Well, hello, and welcome back to my little town. I'm starting off like this because I wanted to show off the new skin that I made for myself. I still need to make some edits to it and like touch up some bits, but I really like it. I've modeled this after a sweater that I own that has fireworks down the back embroidered onto it. I I've kept a bit of a secret. I'm a special effects technician in my day job, with a specialization in pyro and fireworks. I like to blow things up, okay? What can a girl say? Anyways, today we're gonna be a little bit different. I want to spruce up the town. I really do. I've got some ideas for some palm trees. I'm actually thinking about opening up the villagers a little bit, letting them free roam, because I miss having people walking around, I won't lie. Ooh, gotta be careful there. Anyways, thinking about doing that. Get some palm trees, trying to find some azaleas. So yeah, I wanna spruce up the town a little bit. So I've been looking online trying to get ideas of what people have done for desert towns and villages and ideas there. And I'm realizing that there's not a whole lot out there. So if anybody's got any ideas whatsoever that could be used as inspiration, let me know in the comments, because that would be much appreciated. As we get into it, I've got some ideas. I would like to make some palm trees. But for the ones that I have an idea for, I think I'm gonna need jungle wood. Which, thankfully, at least now I know where the nearest jungle is. It's not super far, so... You know, I don't question the golems anymore. Anyways, it's not super far, so let's get started on gathering some wood. I'm going to make sure I take some... I thought I had shears around here somewhere, but I'm going to take some shears with me so I can gather up some leaves as well. I have so many flint and steels from all the ones I keep finding and making because I never end up having one on me when I need it. Anyways, yeah, the acacia logs, they don't have the texture that I'm wanting. They've got about the right color, but not the texture. For what I want, I think oak is going to be, or like jungle is going to be the way to go. It's got that look to it. It looks so much more like a palm tree. So I'm going to be going with jungle, but I need a lot more than the 4 blocks I've currently got. So let's jump to that. I was in the middle of harvesting wood. I was like gonna record a whole little the time lapse, and this little guy appeared. And now I'm like trying to gather up some more seeds. Come on. Love me. Love me, you pesky little bird. Oh, I got a jungle sapling now. Come on. Seeds. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hi. Ugh. Come on. Yay! Hello. Okay, so I have... You're like, huh, that's weird. Why didn't it come up with a little thing? So I may have possibly befriended a dog while working on getting to that far out village one time. And he's currently sitting at the portal here. So, that's why I didn't get the achievement. I've been secretly hiding a dog from everybody. Yep, Um, I just found him while I was running around one day, and I just kind of parked him there and didn't think too much of it, and, yeah, now I've got another friend. I should probably try and get both of them back to the town. You'll definitely bring some color, that's for sure. But, yeah, that is why I didn't get the achievement. If you are so curious about that one. So, yeah. Yeah. I guess the dog needs a name, too. So, well, I guess you need a name. I don't know what to name you. I've never had a bird before. Just had cats and rabbits and... Wait, where are you going? Come back! Love me. Come here. Thank you. Wait, no. Come here. Come here. Sit on my shoulder. It's fine. I have friend. Look at this. I have a friend. It's so cute. I love it. Okay. Anyways, back to collecting. I think I'll chop this one down next. So, fun fact, I got all the way back here before I realized that I forgot to completely record any else that I did in the jungle outside of getting this little cutie raid here, which I may or may not have accidentally hit while mining. Anyways, um, I got a bit, few things. I didn't realize it at the time, but I spent well over half of my shears collecting oak leaves instead of collecting jungle leaves, and so I was only able to collect a little bit by the end there. But I've got a stack and a bit of jungle planks, which will be definitely enough to make a handful of palm trees. I'm pretty certain I'll be able to get quite a few out of this too. I can't imagine they need a whole lot. I'm now realizing one advantage though of having those firefly bushes right by my bed. These guys. Oh, they last until dawn. Okay, that's cute. Anyways, I could hear the buzz, so I knew it was time to sleep. That's actually really handy. Okay. But yeah, so I've got some planks here, and what I'm gonna do is not here. I was actually thinking right here. I mined out the little last bit of the roof here, and I think I'm gonna build two on this thing. So it's just gonna be like one, two. You know what? I should get another pair of shears. Because if I accidentally misplace one of those jungle leaves, I don't want to have to go back and go get more of them. So, what I also am going to need to do is, not in this chest, put that into the blast furnace. There we go. And, one, two, another pair of shears, just in case. Yeah, because I've got a bunch of ingots, but I don't got a whole lot left when it comes to, actual, not ingots, but nuggets. I got a bunch of nuggets, but not a whole lot of ingots. So, I'm thinking maybe one here, too. Yeah. This one, I wanna... Yeah, I'm gonna go up one. I've got some dirt. Okay. I got some dirt. I need to eat, too. Goodness. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. So, and then here, and then up, and then here. Oop, up, and up. So here's the one downfall of being where I'm from. I've seen palm trees once in person, so I am not the most familiar with how they look. But that seems about right. They're kind of, I don't want to say bendy, but they're kind of like that, right? And then they branch off. There we go. This one I'll just build up to reach it. There we go. Okay. Then I think one more out before I... You know what I should grab? Oh, and I've got some just over on the side there. Is some cacao, and then that could be like the coconuts up at the top. And it would be sweet, and it'd be cute. But yeah, this is part of the reason why I wanted the jungle leaves. The oak leaves don't... They look gray when they're in the desert, which most people don't mind. I mean, for the trees it looks fine, but I want the green. And I want the green more than I want the oak leaves, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Just a couple of trees. Nothing fancy here. If I can reach it, that'd be great. Feeling short both in-game and out-game. Okay. Yeah. I might add a little bit to it, but I would like to make a few trees before I start, like, going ham on, what's the word? Going ham on actually fully making them. I keep falling off of this. My goodness. Okay, note to self, we need to practice our parkour, because this, it's like ice physics. I hate it. My goodness. Okay, I think this one, I kind of just want to go right up. And then maybe there. And there. And there. There we go. Yeah. I like it. It's just a little bit more straight, I guess. And down we go. You know, I always wonder why I should have built it one more out. Bugger. I realized it after I jumped down. Typical me. See, and that's why we brought the shears. I'm now realizing I'm not going to get as many trees out of what I got than I thought I would. If I want more trees, I'm going to have to go back and get more. Which is a bit of a bummer. That or I mix in other leaves, which is also, honestly, an option. But there we go. I might put some, like... Yeah. It looks better with the one down. It looks significantly better with the one down. Yeah! And then, actually, this one I want to do there. And there. And there. And there. Okay. Now we're going to run over to this. I want some of these. Gimme all the cacao. Alright. I've got the cacao pods, and then we're gonna run over here, and one there. And one there. And then this one, we're gonna go there and there. If I can reach it. Hey, there we go. It's coconuts! Woo! Actually, I really like how those look. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna go back. Yeah, so they've got this slight, like, orangey tinge, which kind of fits them in with all the sand and whatnot. But they're not... Just so you can have a comparison side by side, that's what oak leaves look like, and that's what the jungle leaves look like. They're just, with the yellow, have a little bit more vibrance and a little bit more fullness than, just the standard oak leaves. So that's why I wanted to go with them. Azalea and birch are just too thin. I wanted the thickness. And I really like how these look. So I'm gonna work on this guy now. So I think this one's probably gonna lean towards the water there, so 1, 2. We'll put a dirt block there. 1, 2. And good job, me. So talented. There we go. Did I use oak on that? I did. Oops. I don't mind if I lose oak leaves, I'll be completely honest. Not as worried about that as I am with jungle. There we go. Now we're gonna go out one more. I think I like this. I really like the idea of there being some palm trees around. I'm gonna put one on top here for this guy. My armor is gonna be just trashed by the end of this, of me jumping down on everything. I need to get, like, feather falling on something. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do... Come on, there we go. So it looks like it's not trimmed fully, and it's, like, more so towards the water. Because that's the one thing with palm trees, they love water. They are, like, they drink it up so much. I got to see them in person in Ireland, actually. They have a lot of palm trees there. So, probably not the same variety that is found in tropical regions. Why did I just completely blank on somewhere that's tropical? Anyways, probably not the same variety, but I think they look really good. And how about we quickly jump and go to the top there and have a look down, shall we? Okay. These actually look really good from up here. I quite like it. I am not gonna jump because if I jump, I am going to fall and I'm going to die. I see right there, I want to put maybe another one out. But yeah, no, I love how these look. I love, like, the shift in color that they have. They're not vibrant green, but I don't want them to be vibrant green. I want them to be green, but definitely more muted. So I love the transition of color that they've got in them. So I want to add a little bit over there. I'm thinking about extending out. You can see where I was mining gravel earlier. I want to extend out this land behind my house there, and I want to build a dock that goes into the coral, and that, like, you can, like, stand over the coral with maybe like a glass bottom or something, and you can watch everything below it. That's the idea I've got for over there. These will probably be either at the end of this episode, maybe next episode. I don't know. This town feels like it's been so unloved. So many of my videos have been, look what I can do outside of this town. And not a whole lot of it's been like, hey, look how pretty this little desert oasis is. And I would like to make this my little oasis. So yeah. I know it's not a lot, but it's home. And home is an important place to be sometimes. So yeah. That is where we are at as I make myself incredibly dizzy getting down those stairs. But yeah, alright. I am gonna get some ideas for building out this. Okay, so this is where that I want to build out here. Let's sleep, actually, because there is a lot more. Ooh, actually, because it's the first time we've had a night. Aren't they pretty? I love these bushes so much. To the point of where, like, I'm gonna go hunting for more at some point, because I want to put them on, like, the outside there, and I want to put some more that kind of, like, flow outwards along the edge of the water here. But let me sleep, and I'll show you kind of the idea that I've got for building out behind the house, because I don't like that the house is, like, right on the water. Okay, so, like, on this side, that house is, like, it ends with the water. It is pretty drastic. On this side, it sticks out a little bit, but not a lot. What I want to do is I basically want to take from here and extend it out to almost here, if I'm being completely honest, and, like, curve out the coast, so it lines up from, like, the corner of where the house is, where that little, like, sandstone bridge is, to about here. And I just kind of want to smooth it out instead of it going chunking right back into it. You know, if this building wasn't here, honestly, or if I had thought more about it, I probably would have taken down this building and built a little bit more centrally into the town. But yeah, I want to build up behind it a little bit, and then from here, I want to build out a dock that'll go out from there and, like, out and into the water over here, so that I've got a fishing dock into where I can choose basically if I want to cast into the warm water or if I want to cast into the cold water, and, like, have the ability to do both. And then you can see all the little fish. Is that a puffer fish? I think it is. I kind of want to chase it to see if it is. Anyways, we are gonna build out the whole thing. It is a puffer fish! They're so goofy, I love them. Anyways, I have to farm those at some point. I need water breathing potions. But yeah, that's the whole idea. I want to build, like, a floating dock that comes out here, and all sorts of little things. Build another palm tree along this coast right here, probably right here, and then right over here. So, to remind myself, we're gonna do this. Probably 1, 2, and over here, I think 1, 2. I'm gonna build them out so they crouch over and into it, because that's going to give me some stuff to work on. And I'm mostly saying I'm going to work on this off camera because I'm realizing I have 18 leaves left, and that is not going to be anywhere near enough to build even just 2 more palm trees, let alone the, I don't know, couple more that I want to do. I want to put some over there as well, and I want to put some, I'll show you, on the river side on this side. So I've got the little oasis here in the central with the fountain, and I've got these 2 here. Oh my god, the cocoa beans look so good with it. Anyways, I want to put some maybe on this side of the water too. And just all sorts of little places around. So that's the general idea that I have for building this out a little bit and whatnot. I would like to get some azalea trees. I have not been successful in finding a lush cave. I'm probably gonna look on my seed generator just to give me an idea of where one might be, so I don't just mine myself into oblivion, because there isn't a whole lot of mines in my little mining area that I've got. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the trees. And also, if you stayed this long, thank you guys so much for, like, the support that Sal got on the Hermitcraft charity event. He raised $400. That's insane. I have never been able to do that big of a donation on my own. I typically can only do about $30 USD. Canadian dollar to USD can kind of be brutal, especially when it comes to those types of things. So him raising $400, which I'll put the conversion of whatever that is on screen, and for me in Canadian, I'm just absolutely blown away. And on top of that, we raised over $800,000 as a community. My goodness, I'm so glad to be part of such an amazing group of people, and I am so proud of what they were able to accomplish this year. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Hexdon, signing off.